Good morning. It is November the 11th. This is the end of the season. These are my grape vineyard. After all has been said and done, the grapes have been gathered. The grapes have been canned. 100% grape juice has been made. And these are my grapes, and they're ready for pruning. Now, this time of year, it's my intention to do things differently this year. I had a very good crop this past year, and I had more grapes than I actually needed. So I can actually improve these grapes and make them better by having less grapes and bigger and better quality grapes. Now, my plan now is to prune. Now, the branch lines I have here and here are going to be unnecessary. All I need is the upper branches running. So also, in the pruning process, like this one line here coming out, that line there coming up, actually runs all the way over and down past the post, all the way over into the other area, and comes around. Now, this part has to be trimmed off. There's too much of that. Somehow or another, I always had a dividing point on the lower rod here. The vines come over to here and stop, as you see where these are cut off. Same way on this side. Somehow I missed that one. There are actually several of these throughout the vines. Like here's another one coming all the way around and up over into the adjoining area. So these all need pruning. Now, once the lower ones are taken off, that will make the big ones up here better. Now, if you see on the main line here, I've got nubbins that comes off. Now, these are the ones that will have the grapes for next year. You want to trim off some of the older ones and end up with a better quality grape, even though you'll have less of them. My goal is anywhere from 8 to 10 bushel corn, 8 to 10 bushel grapes. There's another long one coming off. This comes off this one right here, and all the way down. That shows how much I have neglected in doing the pruning on this, and it circles back around up to here. But it's been a very good year for grapes. 2024 has been an excellent crop. I averaged around somewhere between 8 and 12 bushel, which I made all the grapes I needed to make, canned all the grapes, and they turned out to be delicious. Anyway, the original plan was to have 4 arms on each one and have nubbins comes off each one, top and bottom. But I noticed that the ones on the bottom are always smaller and weaker than the ones on the top. So this one here is too full of extra vines that don't need to be there. Well, that's a big main line coming through, all the way from that one, all the way down, across past this one, all the way over into the other and down. That's way too long. So I really need to prune back a lot of these. Now, some people say prune in the fall. Other people say you don't prune until February. Now, I do cut off a lot of the excess. I don't let a lot of foliage grow out, let it length. These little parts right here will be the ones that have the grapes for next year. But I want less grapes. There's my anchor line that had all the grapes on it last August. Now, I want less grapes and better quality grapes. A lot of times once it starts producing, they will take off a lot of the excess grape pods and just focus on certain ones, and they'll take off certain amount of foliage as well. This is sticking way out. It needs to be trimmed. And they take off certain amount of foliage to let the light in, so you have a much better quality of grapes rather than quantities. There's one I left laying out. I even had a little bird's nest in this one. But yes, they're way overdue on pruning, and I'm going to cut back a lot of it. But there is my vineyard after the season in November. Have a nice day.